Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with more Ahsoka, you guys. This show has been so flippin' phenomenal. Like, last episode, I knew it was going to be good. Like, I knew going into it, we were in for something good. But I never could have imagined what they were going to give us. Like, it just blew my mind. And from what I'm hearing from you guys, I don't think I was alone on that. Like, I don't want to say it was the best episode of the season yet because we haven't seen the whole season, but I wouldn't be surprised if that was like the absolute, like, you know, highlight of the season because they outdid themselves. So, I'll just kind of briefly get into any lingering thoughts I have on it now that I've had some time to process it all. Before I do that, I do just want to say if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. If you're joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. It helps me and my channel a lot. So thank you in advance for that. Yeah, guys, did not think that we were going to get flashbacks to the Clone Wars. Especially not like things like the Siege of Mandalore and everything. And you guys pointed out the little detail that like Anakin wouldn't have been there and he didn't know. So like, it just felt so faithful. You know what I mean? It felt so like we weren't even, like we didn't even miss a beat in telling / continuing this story. It didn't feel like, oh, this is how it translates to live action or anything. It just felt like it just flowed onto the screen in live action, like, seamlessly. I was so impressed by Hayden's performance. The way that he even sounded like Clone Wars Anakin, and I can absolutely tell, like, the kind of love that he, and I know I've heard him say, like, he has a lot of love for what Clone Wars did for the prequels, and you can absolutely tell, I think, in his performance. I said this before, I thought the young person who played young Ahsoka was phenomenal. And I just, like, the whole thing I just couldn't, I was sitting there in disbelief as I was watching it. Just like, I cannot believe this is happening. Like, I couldn't even cry. Like, I was moved, but I was just, like, in such shock. You know what I mean? It was just so well done. And in terms of what it did for the story, I really, really love how you can tell that that weight was lifted off of her afterwards, you know, and Anakin did that for her. And I love that being, like, the last part of their story. You know what I mean? Like, as much as I love the Vader-Ahsoka fight, I love thinking that, like, the last part in their journey together was this. And he really helped to set her free. He helped her to confront what she was afraid of, her fears of, like, kind of being a little bit too much a part of him, maybe. Or him being too much a part of her. And now she is able to fully embrace what I feel like nobody, including her, had the luxury of kind of doing or expressing in the throes of a war. And in the throes of another war, a war against the Empire after that war was over. Like, she has not been able to catch a break for, like, many decades. So yeah, so I absolutely love everything that they did there. I have so much love for it. It was also cool to see Jason getting in tune with the Force, kind of getting Hera in tune with it too, because I was kind of trying to figure out, like, is she hearing? And I think she was hearing it. She had to really, really listen, but I loved getting to see a little bit more of Jason, a little bit more of him in action, and him interacting with Ahsoka, which was so sweet. And just this general demeanor from Ahsoka now that, you know, moving forward, she is going to take a whole different approach to things, you know? And she already is taking a whole different approach. She's taking a very, like, I can just tell she's in a better headspace. You know what I mean? Like, there was a part of her that was very held back before, and it's not anymore. You know, before she was really in this mostly just to kind of try and prevent something bad. Now I feel like she's in it to try to save something good, something precious to her, her friends. And don't get me wrong, I get where she was coming from about Thrawn and everything, but I just feel like it's going to be, things are going to be different from now on. And I'm all for that. So, yeah, guys, phenomenal app. I can't wait to see what they're going to do from here. We still have yet to encounter Ezra or Thrawn. I don't know if that's something they're going to save for maybe like the last episode or not. But yeah, I'm excited for it. So without further ado, what do you say we go ahead and we jump right in to the next episode of Ahsoka? Let's do this. They're so majestic. They really are. Like, what about this isn't just like whimsical?
Into History of the Galaxy parts 1, 2, and 3.
1 being the best, of course.
I still have those stories in my archive memory. Would you like to hear one?
Sure, why not?
Not right now.
Oh, maybe later.
Perhaps
Maybe later.
you have a story for me.
Is there something on your mind? Did something happen? Maybe recently?
Something I didn't. She went with the enemy willingly.
Impossible.
I saw it.
We left that part out.
Could have ended this. No Thrawn. No war.
And no Ezra.
And no Ezra. That's the thing.
Perhaps for Sabine, it was the only choice.
You know what I mean, though? Like, I feel like...
For herself.
That is your fear.
I think she's kind of afraid of Sabine going down the wrong road, too.
Tell me one of those stories.
Yeah, I think we could use a little distraction. I want to hear one. I want to hear History of the Jedi.
Ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
He said the thing. Oh my god, the tingles I just got down my back when he said the thing. So that's from like their history books? That's what we're...
Promised me I would see Ezra again.
Oh! Did he... Is he admitting that he duped her?
Her focus to find Ezra Bridger blinds her. I believe she can still be of some use to us.
Oh, okay. Well, no, it's not sounding like he really had any... It's interesting how both he and Ahsoka are, like, concerned that the need to see Ezra is kind of swaying her.
That is Peridia. The
Okay.
ancient homeworld of my ancestors, the Dathomiri.
The Jedi archives are this place.
We're getting all kinds of, like, history and lore. I don't know if any of... I don't know. I don't know how much of this was, like, already, like... common knowledge in the fandom, you know what I mean? I wonder if Ezra tries to give them any trouble, if they're planning on using Sabine as like a hostage / bargaining chip. What are you looking at? Okay, those are some honest to goodness Night Sisters. Holy cow.
Welcome, child of Dathomir. You do our ancestors credit.
Thank you, Great Mother.
You heard our call to you in the dream, and you came as Thrawn promised.
Where is Thrawn?
You shall wait.
Thrawn said
He
this
is
was
coming.
him. Oh man, he's been working with the Night Sisters.
It reeks of Jedi.
Just like, oh me?
It is dangerous.
Wow, alright. She's not even like a full-fledged Jedi. Everyone relax. Oh! Because the cuffs weren't enough, apparently. Oh, what?
Where is Ezra? Where is he?
They were never gonna follow through. I was afraid of that. Or, I don't know. Maybe he will. He's hard to read, because I feel like he was being genuine to her when he was trying to convince her. But I feel like when he's talking to the one person, the Night Sister person, he tries to sound a little bit more, you know what I mean? Like he's all on board with the plan, you know what I mean?
couldn't make sense of it at the time. As you get older, look at history. You realize it's all inevitable.
It's just like a big
Rise of the
cycle.
Empire. It repeats again and again and again.
War kind of has the tendency to do
Isn't it our
that.
turn? Won't our alliance with Thrawn finally bring us into power?
That sort of power is fleeting.
I feel like he sees the bigger picture.
What I
You know what I
see
mean?
is the beginning.
The
When
beginning.
we finally bring this cycle to an end.
And that beginning is here.
The beginning is here, I'm guessing. Huh? Is that her or is it? Oh. Oh, that's, oh my goodness. Okay. That is a big old, oh wow. Is this Thrawn? Oh god, is this it? Is this it? Is this it? Is this Thrawn? Whoa. That's wow. Huh? Are they droids? Are they what? Or are they actual stormtroopers? Oh, dang it.
What was first just a dream has become a frightening reality. For the great mothers, I salute you. Soon we shall all escape this exile, thanks.
They have brought a prisoner.
You never spoke of this.
You might recognize.
It is a loose thread.
What? Speak to me of this loose thread.
You
I
might
thought the prisoner-
find the prisoner familiar.
To us.
The prisoner is Sabine Wren.
Give me your name.
Yeah, big time. Big time. Oh, this is
All
bad.
right. You'd be of great use to us.
Great, great. That's what I was afraid of. That's what I was afraid of.
I understand it is you I have to thank for my escape from exile.
Where's Ezra?
Ah,
Yep.
yes. The desire to be reunited with your long-lost friend.
He better be alive. He better be alive.
That singular focus will reshape our galaxy.
Just answer the question.
Even he sees it.
I'm aware of your agreement with Balin's Skull, and I intend to honor it.
But there's got to be a but coming.
And our latest intel on Bridges' whereabouts.
Oh, so they don't have him. Okay. I
So
kind of
that's
thought
it.
maybe they would.
Once my starship departs, you'll be stranded here forever. It's also quite possible that your friend
Is not
is dead.
alive.
Oh, he's good. Oh, he's nice.
Oh, I mean, it's a very well-behaved beastie. It's very well trained. It does remind me an awful lot of my dog. My dog would not be this well-behaved.
You may follow her.
What?
At your own pace.
Oh no! Don't tell me.
I thought you were to honor your agreement.
Yeah.
Sabine Wren will have the opportunity of finding Ezra Bridger. Just as promised. And if she
No.
does, you and your master will destroy them both.
Okay, so I thought maybe he had Ezra the whole time, and he was like, yeah, we just sent her out on a... Because how do we even know he was telling the truth? Then again, like, I could tell with Thrawn and with Balin, like, they have a weird code of honor in a way. I don't know if code of honor is the right... They have, like, standards, you know what I mean? As weird as that is to say. Oh! Oh, crap. And there goes Beastie. Well, ow! Ooh, watch out! Oh! We're taking out the lightsaber now. Here's the thing, like, you don't need the Force to know, like, just how to slash, you know what I mean? And I mean, look, she's moving pretty good. She's a good fighter. if you're fighting against people who don't have the Force, or are not using the Force, or not Force sensitive, and you know how to fight, you could probably do some damage even with a lightsaber, you know what I mean? And now that's broke.
It matters not whether Ren and Bridge are killed or stranded here.
Oh,
Same
okay.
can be said for your two mercenaries.
Wow, okay. Oh, Beastie's back.
You abandoned me!
Oh, Beastie, sorry, Beastie was
No, you
scared.
coward.
Oh, Beastie, oh, he said he's coward. He's like, I'm sorry, I got scared. I feel bad for him now. We really would be better off working with the Beastie. Is he gonna come back? Is he gonna be like, I'll follow just a... Oh, he's so cute. He reminds me of my dog.
Okay.
Oh.
Fine.
Yay!
Yes. You better not bail on me this time. Got it?
Got it. I'm a good beastie. I wag my tail. I was happy.
Oh, he's so cute. Oh, give him the prize. You can lick the prize and do it. Oh. We're licking. We're ah! Not a rock. Not a rock. The Beastie kind of looks like he wants to hurt you, but don't worry.
Oh.
Oh, a very... Oh, we're very well dressed. Beastie, stop licking those chops, Beastie. I mean it.
This?
Recognizes the symbol.
You like this?
Don't tell me. Do you have one too? Do you have one too? Oh my God!
Ezra, do you know Ezra?
Must have run into Ezra.
Do you know Ezra Bridger? He's my friend. Yes.
I feel like he wants to try to undo the wrongs of the Jedi, but not as a Sith.
Do you miss it?
That's the impression I'm getting.
I miss the idea of it. But not the truth. The weakness. There was no future there.
Oh, little baby rock frogs! The old turtle thing! Oh my God!
I knew I could count on you.
Ah! Ezra! There he is! Go hug him. Go hug him. Go hug him like you've never hugged anyone. Oh my God, he's perfect. Oh my God, he absolutely is Ezra.
Sure took you long enough.
Look at the beard!
You didn't exactly tell any of us where you were going.
I don't
That's
think he
because I
knew.
didn't know where I was going.
The voice is perfect.
Always a plan.
Is his voice?
Never a good one.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? Didn't it?
Yeah, it did. I mean,
worked.
yeah. Oh, bring it in! Oh my God, yes! It was, guys, oh my goodness. How could this not be worth it? She had to make this choice. She had to make this choice. Yay! Family reunited! Oh! He's okay. He's here and he's okay. He's better than okay. He's got a beard. He's doing great.
I see my friends found you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your
of
very
course
own
you mean.
band of rebels.
So many questions. Writing how'd that happen? In fact, how did you find me?
Oh dear. Funny story. Yeah, it's a little.
Sabine.
Hey. I
Eh.
just want to be happy that I found you.
Yeah, let's be happy for a little bit. Let's do that.
Always time.
Thanks for coming. Can't wait to go home.
I hope we can get home. I hope we can get home because it kind of sounded like we couldn't.
The thread of fate has spoken to us.
Another comes. A Jedi.
They ride
That would be
travelers.
Ahsoka.
Could it be the recently deceased Ahsoka Tano?
Impossible.
I thought it was beyond you. After all, death and resurrection are common deceptions played out by both Night Sister and Jedi.
Bela assured me of her death.
I feel like there's some
He
tension
was
here.
once a Jedi. So, we must regard him as flawed.
Oh.
We shall consider us. I want to know her background, history, home world, her master, everything.
Crap.
If a star whale will once again require the aid of your dark magic.
The thread of destiny demands it, Grand Admiral.
The music though, oh my god, he is so perfect. His presence though, like I'm scared whenever he's on screen. That's gotta be the end of the episode. It is, isn't it? Ah! Alright, you guys. Dang it! Oh, I am so happy he's alright. There was a little tiny part of me that was not sure if either A, they were gonna like have him not have, I think that they absolutely could not have like said like, oh, he died, sorry. Like that would have been the biggest letdown. Like no way. Or they might have tried to tease it for a little while like, oh, your friend is dead, we killed him, blah blah blah, and then you find out it's just like it's not true, or it's, you know what I mean? Like I thought maybe they'd go that second route possibly. Thrawn is, I mean, that is, I get the same feeling when he's on screen that I did during Rebels. That like, he might not be snarling at you, he might not be doing anything, he might not even be saying anything, but that presence kind of makes you scared and intimidated. It's a very, very different kind of intimidation than a lot of other villains, and even a lot of other like Star Wars villains, because there's not even like a malice there. It's like, it's just like a cool, it's like an icy malice. I don't know how to put it, but you guys know, you know if you saw Rebels. But so his plan is to just get out of there, but he did not see it coming that Ahsoka was really alive. And now, then the same way that he made it his mission to like know, understand, and pursue the rebels, he's going to do that with Ahsoka. And here's the problem with that, you guys. He won't take any shortcuts. Like, if he's going to see this through, he will see it through, even if he has to be patient about it. Like, once he's set his sights on someone, like, that is really bad. He is not the person that you want after you. I can see that Ahsoka is still kind of like, why did she make that choice? And like, I didn't have enough time to prepare, you know, like she made the wrong choice, you know? And I like that she just, while there has been a weight lifted, she hasn't like done a total just like 180 either. And I have to admit, and on a lot of levels, maybe that was the wrong choice. I mean, at the very least, it helped Thrawn out a lot. On the other hand, I think Hu Yang's got a point. Whether it was right or wrong, it was the only choice. You know what I mean? Like, how many times throughout Rebels did we have to, like, put family first? You know what I mean? Like, they weren't supposed to go and pursue somebody. Like, they weren't supposed to go and try to save somebody, and they did, because that's what we flip and do. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I remember saying that during Clone Wars, and saying, like, on paper, if you didn't know where Anakin was going to end up, he's making a lot of sense here. The problem is that mentality. And even Balaam pointed out that, like, her kind of one-track mind on finding Ezra is sort of getting in the way of her her insight in this whole situation. So even he could see that. So, like, nobody's really right or wrong here, you know what I mean? Because, like, I can't blame Sabine. I would probably do the same thing. I mean, I'm like, I say all the time, I would make a terrible Jedi because I am I'm like 99% emotion. The other 1% is hunger. But I am like 99% emotion. I would be making all the wrong decisions and using my power all wrong. And I know that of myself. Like, I've accepted it. The problem is here is we're dealing with, oh my goodness. It's really close. I don't know what's going on out there. But anyway, what was I saying? What we're dealing with is, I mean, in a lot of ways, what Ahsoka said was true. It is bigger than just finding Ezra. And her decision has impacted that. I do get why Ahsoka is concerned about that logic and how it could be. Because, again, going back to Anakin, you know what I mean? We know what it means to make decisions driven by sentiment or love or emotion or whatever you want to call it. But I just feel like, and this might be a cop-out answer, I feel like there is a balance there and we can have it both ways, possibly. Again, could just be me looking through my love lens, but I feel like finding Ezra and also taking care of the Thrawn situation don't have to be mutually exclusive. The problem is if Thrawn finds a way out, because, you know what I mean? Like, it's a big risk. It is a big risk. But yeah, I do think that at the very least, Ahsoka's really going to get where Sabine is coming from a lot more this time around. I'm very curious to see what Thrawn is going to dig up on Ahsoka. That's going to, and you know he's going to do his homework too, you guys. He is, oh man. He is not just an enemy. He is like so cerebral in the way that he plans his attacks. It's going to be real. It's going to be real. It's going to be real no matter what. I loved the Beastie, by the way. I think the Beastie is like, every series, I feel like we have at least one or two creatures that are kind of stand out as like the cuties, the cutie creatures. The rock creatures were pretty cute too, but there was just something about that like dog. Well, it just reminded me so much of my dog. So yeah, guys, that was so good. Oh, and live action Night Sisters with the voice effect thing. They did a good job on that. They did a good job on it, for sure. All right. I don't know why Morgan isn't, I guess maybe she's like a descendant or so. Maybe she's not like she is connected. She is linked to the Night Sisters. But like, at first I thought, oh, are we just not doing that? Are we just going to make them look like humanoid or like, not humanoid, but you know what I mean? Are we just going to, but no. So like, I'm not sure what the details are there. Maybe they've already, maybe, I don't know. Maybe you guys know and I don't. Or maybe I missed something. But yeah, we got like live action Night Sisters, you guys. It's pretty sweet. It was pretty sweet. Great episode. I loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And you guys, please, as we close in on the last 2, is that right? 2 episodes? 2 episodes, guys. It's going to be so real. Please don't leave me. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.